really need to do, right? Push that button. All right. We're actually on time for once. I may have rushed it a little bit just to get here on time. All right. We have stuff that we need to experiment with. Many things need to be experimented with very quickly, but first I need to make sure that I have my Twitch pulled up. I need to make sure OBS is refreshed, and I need to take a freaking drink because my mouth is completely dry. Awkward timing. But yo, what's up? How's it going, Infernal? Got me in the middle of drinking. Also, why are you peeing on my floor, Dolphy? Please don't do that. Or if you're going to, please clean up after yourself. Alright. So I'm completely addicted to this game right now. So we're doing this. I love being immersive. Alright, fair enough. I won't argue. I won't fight. Alright, I felt like shit basically all weekend, so I spent a little more time on this than I thought I was going to. I spent maybe 3 or 4 hours in total on this, so a little bit more stuff has happened, but nothing too crazy. We've unlocked some more stuff. I'm working on setting up more fertilizer. Gotta be same thing, different day. Here we go. I feel like there was something I was going to mention. I don't remember what it is now. Wait, what? Hold on. Discord, look at profile. Oh, this. Okay, well that's handy. I didn't realize there was a plugin for that. 81 wins. Matches played 157. 21 hours played, 1.2 KO. Oh my god. I'm surprised your KOs and assists are even. Holy shit. But hell yeah. I looked into it a little bit more over the weekend. I'm definitely like addicted to this game right now, but I'm pretty sure I'd be down to try that at some point in the future. Oh, that's the one thing that I forgot that I was going to mention. Another task has been added to my to-do list against my will. Basically, I'm going to have to carve out time that I didn't think I was going to have to carve out to try and create the cover for the Lonely Fortress myself, because my cover artist is letting me down massively, which is a different problem, but whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to be busy this weekend with something I didn't expect, but whatever. We may get a bonus stream out of it on Thursday because I have to get it done and I got to get it done quickly. Please kill me. All right. Fire into crowds when no one needs healing. You're a mercy player. I know this trick. You're a mercy player. I actually have no idea what hero I'll play as when I pick that game up eventually. I genuinely have no idea right now. There's like so many of them that I could see myself picking up. It's gonna be one of those games where I'm just gonna have to get in and kind of like feel around and see if I can figure out what like feels right. And I have a feeling that the hero that's gonna feel right is probably not gonna be one that I go in expecting. No. In Overwatch, one of the healers was named Mercy, is where that's coming from. And her shtick was that she would stay in the back line always and fire her stupid ass little pistol into a crowd, kill no one, but get 1 million assists. Because that's just how Mercy rolls. That's what that makes me think of immediately is Mercy. Oh, I need to show off something really stupid that I figured out shortly after last stream. Do you guys remember when we were looking at this transmuter? Like, and we didn't know what it was gonna do. It just said, like, conform the body into a reference most of it. Jesus Christ! I mean, I guess at least he's being honest. Holy shit! God damn! Yeah, I got nothing for that. You just completely derailed my thoughts. Oh yeah, I was gonna turn myself into fertilizer. I need a transformation thing real quick. This is hilarious. Hang on. Jesus Christ, I completely you derailed every single thought I had. All right, so this is how the transmuter works. You pop in here, and you pop out as a tiny little thing. And then you can just play the whole game like this. Look at this. I'm a bag of fertilizer. I can literally just be a bag of fertilizer. I fit in all these tiny places now. This is amazing. When I did this on accident over the weekend, I lost my shit. This is like game of the year material right here. What's funny is I can still go around and interact with the townspeople like this. Last stream was a 103 watch streak. Well, you're gonna have to go for the next beam, which is 206. Good luck. All right, now, so the fertilizer situation is still working on rectifying itself. It's still recovering from all of the madness that I accidentally did to it the other day. I need to restock. So it turns out, so Daedalus has played this game, which I knew from before, but I was talking to him about it today, and he said something about sand. Apparently sand, the thing that I hate, has another purpose, so we're gonna try sand out really quickly and see what happens. And why lie when the truth is in this case, the truth is just fucking funnier. Tomorrow's another day, Daedalus. Clever. Alright. Now then. Let us go and analyze what our dear Daedalus has given us information-wise. I have no sand right now being produced. That's unfortunate. He said something about taking the sand and putting it in a refiner. Now, he was being an ornery little shit when he was talking about this. I'll just be completely blunt. And that makes me think that this is going to be something really heinous. Something much, much worse than just sand. I'm going to be really mad. I am prepared to be extremely pissed. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, it just becomes refined sand. Perhaps if you keep refining it, it might change. What the fuck do you mean? He is such a smartass. He is such a smartass. So, you put sand into a refiner, it refines it, and then it turns it into more refined sand, which turns it into more refined sand, which I just assume this is a never-ending loop and this is how you get rid of your sand. I literally think this is just for getting rid of sand. I don't think it serves any other purpose. I don't think that serves another purpose. God. Like, unless I am missing some trick here with this, that is hilarious and extremely like, oh, hi Daedalus. How's it going, bud? I was just sitting over here admiring my sand. This is what you were referring to. It just never stops. You just keep refining it, yeah? I will say that's an interesting way to get rid of sand if you want to get rid of your sand. I'm going to assume that's it. Oh, for God's sakes. I should have known. I should have known that was what it was going to be. I was prepared for something like really awful, and then it's just that. Keep refining it. I don't... Okay, at this point, no, I don't believe you. I think this is it. I think it literally just keeps becoming refined sand, and I don't think it ever changes. I'm on to your shenanigans. I don't think this is going to change. I think you just put the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing. I don't believe you! Okay, fine. Fine. There's a pot of gold at the end of this. I really don't believe this man. I don't believe this man. I think we're being trolled. I don't believe... I just don't see this. I think this is literally just you're compacting sand endlessly into more sand. I don't think this is ever going to change. I think I'm just being trolled at this point. Fuck it. Fuck it. I can just dismantle this all anyway. I lost the refiner. Where'd it go? I hate this menu, by the way. I wish they had done this differently, but like trying to find anything in this menu drives me nuts. Every time I come in here, it's an adventure. All right, Daedalus. If that's not enough, then I'm gonna assume that you're trolling me, and it literally just refines into sand and nothing else. Okay, I want to take a look at this. Because I think we can up our output, and I think we need to at this point. I think we need to add even more of these stupid saws and more mushrooms. And then I think we're going to have to massively change everything that we are doing here. Actually, we're already backed up. Never mind. Okay. Then this is what needs to change. We just need to redo how we're doing all of our planks. I need to get a giant burner set up somewhere for all these planks to turn it into more fuel. Wait, each stage of refining makes a different kind. What? These are all different? I'm shocked. It's not sand. Wait, what? What? Oh my god! I like how that's happened twice now this stream for two totally different reasons. Why lie when the truth is easier and funnier? My mind is completely blown. Okay, now I want to change everything and put it into this. Dude, I feel like I'm losing my mind and you were telling me point blank how it worked. I didn't believe you because it seems really stupid. That's crazy that this is something that's actually programmed in, and it's honestly kind of cool now that I know about this. This is really clever. Part of me is like, this is really stupid, and the other part of me is like, this is the most clever thing I have seen in here so far. 10 out of 10, I love it. And I hate it at the same time because it's sand. My brain just short-circuited. Okay, I have a lot of stuff that I need to manage right now. Oh my god, dude. I'm trying to get my head together. I have to now so I can get the rest of my building done here. but geez Louise. Okay, so this needs to move. I can make... Okay, let's look at this seriously for a second. Okay, I can start making these. So we're going to start working on refining our plank burning and see if we can use that to replace our coal and everything else, because I think that's kind of the direction this is going at this point. It'll save me money. It's a pain in the butt to set up, but it'll save me money. Where are my things? I don't care that none of this is running right now. Do I? Okay, hi. Thank you for that. Do I care that none of this is running? It's only one thing to replace. Let me just go get more coal real quick, and then we'll go back to the burning. The burninating. And Daedalus, if you see anything in this that I'm doing inefficiently, please feel free to let me know. Oh, and the shop is closed right now. I'm aware that the shop is closed. I just got tired of managing the shit down there. And I don't need to make money right now. I just need to exist. Okay. Oh gosh, dang it. I am like a squirrel right now. I cannot keep a single thought together. I need my little bronze dudes. Thank you. Maybe that's brass. Gosh dang it. This is the one thing I hate about the crucibles. One of the things will run out and then it just starts making something else. I don't know how to stop that. Stop it. Stop it. I have to figure out how to get that to stop. And I don't know how I can keep it from happening. Oh well, that's a problem for a little bit in the future. Shit. It has put those all over the place now. I wish there was an easier way to fix these belts when something gets in them that's not supposed to be in them, because right now it's just such a pain. I have to just manually pick everything off the belt. Like, I wish there was, like, I don't know what else I could do to avoid that. I also don't know how I could stop that from happening. I do not know how I can stop that. That is going to drive me nuts now, because that's the next thing I'm going to be thinking about while I go about doing all my other stuff. I guess that's the downside to running the cauldron, is all it takes is one small blip, and suddenly you're in deep trouble, and there is no fixing it. Because it's just going to wreck every single production line you have. I don't know. Feels like I'm missing something. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Come here. Oh, you too. Well, we'll get you here in a second. Alright. That should be running again. Well, it would be if that actually had fuel. Alright, well anyway, that makes me feel better at least that that's sorted. I need steel ingots, yeah? Which means I'm gonna have to shut this down. I don't have a good way to shut that down. I just realized this. I'm just gonna take those out. So, I need to make a bunch of these. Oh, I need to look at anything goes real quick. Hold on. What is that? Oh, I see. It took me a second to register what that is. Okay, makes sense. Seems like an improvement. More routes is always a good thing. Oh my gosh. Visual aid. Alright. We need... So I want to take advantage of these stacked burners. There's a basic smart splitter you can unlock if you don't have it already. It's one of those things, though. Here's what I don't understand, because I thought about using a splitter. Look at this with me, and I think you'll see where I'm stuck, and why I don't think a splitter is going to fix this. Let's say that it's just like, for some reason, this stops. For whatever reason, it stops. It doesn't produce this red current anymore, and so this stops getting filled. Well, then the flax is going to come in and fill this slot. How do I keep the flax from filling this slot too? That's what I don't get. Because I would have thought that it would only accept input from, well, you know, one of the 3 inputs. But apparently if it's all funneling in through one, that one will just spill over into the others, and that's that. There is no way to stop that. You think they added a way after you stopped playing? I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I am such a fucking idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, it's literally right there. Daedalus, I don't think you can trust me to QA your code anymore. It's literally in front of me on the screen. It's on the screen and I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I need a moment to like come to terms with how stupid I am. Just a moment. Just absorb this moment as I am so blind. I am so unbelievably blind. I am so blind. How did I not see this? How did I not see this? I'm just gonna throw myself off the roof. I wish I could break my legs in this game. I deserve it at this point. Brother, I cannot believe. I need help. I need help. I have no idea if that's gonna work. This is an experiment. This is a massive experiment. I just have to get rid of... I have to get rid of my wood. At all costs. This wood needs to go away. So if we burn that, that will turn into this. And we funnel that into an athanor, which I call an alternator earlier. I'm smart. And we burn... Swing it back around. Grind. Got it. That means I just need to do this. I don't like how they get longer when they get more advanced. Actually makes them kind of annoying. Oh, yes. That did not overlap. Oh! I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. Okay. Now that will make a ton of stuff. Check anything goes again. Hold on. Well, original path, it went on just dead ends. So the second way you can go somewhere else so you don't have to reverse back down. Now too, because it was just the third path to get to Ellsbridge from Nephrim, and it was kind of pointless. Makes sense. Actually, yeah, it actually fixes some things. Yeah, I see it. That makes sense. Adds more complexity and adds more ways for people to go. Yeah, I see the vision. I can see the vision. The drugs, they're kicking in. I mean... Alright. This is how we are going to do that. Now, if we bring this over... I don't know if that's gonna... You know what? We actually may need to break off again. Let's just do that. And really start funneling stuff. Okay, so that's gonna start... to nerd out a little about this. I get it. Believe me, I get about I get the concept of nerding out. Too much wood to fit in your belt. I will find a way. We have lube for a reason. But anyway, no, I understand nerding out about things you're passionate about. Believe me, I do it all the damn time. I constantly harass people. I mean, it's like the same thing with my with like my video stuff that I was doing. I know that's not the most appealing thing to everybody I know, but I still am excited about it, so I still share it. Whether it annoys people or not, they are going to be told about it. Dang it, so. All right, let's add another one. That's why my pants keep falling down. Nice. Can't keep them up. All right, so we plug this into the alternator. This is what I'm going to keep calling it at this point. How much is this? This is 150. That's making 18, so this is definitely enough to handle all of that. From the bottom, at least. I wish there was an easy way to do math. You guys know that math sucks. Would you believe me if I told you that I hate math? I'm sure when Daedalus does this, he's just like, yeah, it's carry 3, put the 2 in, it's fine. Just instantly has it solved, and I'm sitting here pulling out a calculator like, I don't know how to fucking do this. There we go. Put the recipe on that. Now, I don't remember which one comes out of which hole, so let's see. So funnel the charcoal back. This is going to come out. That's what she said. $18.8. Yeah, I feel like the math in this game, like they could make the math a little clearer in some ways. Not too bent out of shape of it though. This game is still incredible. I remember the reviews for this game are really critical about some aspects of it, but honestly, the things that it pointed out that it's critical of, I'm actually really enjoying. I need to break that path. So that is going to, I wonder how much. I do wish there was a way for the, I don't know, like merging so that makes sense, because that's not going to make any sense. One's going to go over here, this one's going to go here. There's going to be a little doodad there. Alright, I'm being quiet because I'm just, like, brain activity is spiking and my brain can't handle it. Okay, here we go. The rounds never quite fit right on those furnaces. Yeah, the furnaces, the size on these is one thing that's really annoying. I fully agree. Oh, I'm a dumbass. What am I doing? No! That's not what I wanted to do. I need to, I'm such a distracted driver. Okay, that goes here, so that gets ground down. This is producing 12.5, and this grinds 18. Awesome, good, 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 good. Love it, love it, love it. That in there, all right. Okay, cool. Now that's burning. So now I want to disconnect this right here. Oh, stop that. I'm trying to disconnect. So now everything is going over here. Tonight's theme, Finnick versus Wood. Who will win? Will the Finnick win or will the Wood win? That burns at 8. This also burns at 18. Why is there such an extreme backup? Is it just taking... It's just taking time to handle the balancing that happened. Still just in the process of balancing out, yeah. That's what we're seeing here. It'll be balanced out here in just a second. Yeah, because it's still getting flooded from over there. Okay, I see what's happening. You don't want to see me... I thought that's what everybody wanted to see. Just me furiously beating it. I kind of want to feed that back through this. Is that weird? I think that's weird, but I think I'm going to do it. I need to nail myself. I'll be right back. Nails are up here. I'd be so curious to know, Daedalus, what your, like, shop looked like compared to mine. Because I don't know if I'm the only person that does stuff like this. We're just big holes. For all of my conveyors to come up and down. Daedalus, did you also have a big hole in your factory? Yo, that fixed a lot instantly. Okay, I was not expecting that. Need to continue fixing. So now, this down. I don't know. Oops. Gosh, I hate the way that you do this. Okay, here we go. I don't know what I was actually about to say now. I've completely forgotten. I don't know how much this is actually going to create in the long term, and I don't know if this is going to cover my whole factory or not, or if I'm going to need to make more, but we'll see. This is a step in the direction of getting rid of coal permanently. Or as close permanently as I can get. Because there's going to be a lot of wood coming from here. Okay, that's definitely the angle I wanted to do. Is it an abomination of chaos? Okay, I don't know how long it's been since you booted the game up, but I would kill for you to post a screenshot of it in Discord. I would love to see the chaos abomination. I want to see it so badly. Okay, so I need to turn myself into a piece of fertilizer. I'm going to restock the limestone real quick, and then I'm going to turn myself into fertilizer. Let's restart this real quick. Yeah, oops, excuse me. Now, we're going to go access my fertilizer thing, which I put on my top floor for some reason. I think because I just didn't know what it did. Alright, now that we're fertilizer, we can go and do this. Initially made holes on every floor. It's basically an elevator shaft. Okay, so we went basically the same direction with having a hole. Got it. It just seems like the most efficient, like, way. Also, this is probably my favorite feature of this whole game, being able to just turn into fertilizer and become the fertilizer and use this and play in basically like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids mode. This is like, I was sitting here complaining the other day about how impossible it was to go under and do like any kind of under the table construction. Well, I can't complain about that. I have a way to do it, so I just get to exist in Ant World. It's so satisfying. This is like stupidly satisfying for me, I'll be honest. Okay, so now we have the opposite problem of our fertilizer has stopped fertilizing. So now I need to go and deal with that. But hey, at least the wood problem is fixed. I love this camera so much. This is... I know I could just slide up it, but it's kind of funny if you just hop up it. Oh wait, can I not? Oh yeah, I can. There we go. This is like Finnick vision. You know, it's like actually being a real Finnick. I get to see what the Jesus Christ. I never knew that stairs could be so intimidating. Good thing I can just slide up. Otherwise, this could actually be a problem. Okay, well, I guess the day's just gonna tell me that things are happening. It's funny, I have no idea what my character model looks like. Do I even have a character model, or am I just like a floating head or something? Beautiful sunrise. All right. Let's fix this. Now that I know, yeah, the input things exist. Oops. I'm still embarrassed that I just did not realize those filter buttons did anything. I am such a knob. Okay. Now let's fix this real quick. So something I'm curious about that I really want to see is I want to see if my current chamomile production can keep up with what I'm doing, because I genuinely don't know if it can or not. We didn't really get a chance to test it when I was on here last time. We just kind of set up the bare minimum and then just logged off. That is not quite gonna keep up with it, but I think that's fine. I don't think that's a huge deal. Oh, did that actually turn into anything? Oh my god, it got all the way down to crude crystal. What is this becoming? I didn't expect it to go that far. How far does that... Okay, well, we'll figure that out later. One problem at a time. I want to make sure that this is functioning. Well, it's at least keeping up with it now, so that's probably good enough for me. We need to make sure that that is going to run out real fast. Speaking of mini mode, I could use mini mode right now to figure out what it was I broke over here to stop this. Because I don't really remember. Just know I did. I genuinely do not remember what did I disconnect? Okay, so let me explain what I did over here real quick. I had this whole thing set up to make these stupid things, and then I figured out that these stupid things are not worth making because this is an insane setup and it would have to be multiplied massively to be able to do this at any rate that means anything, and therefore wasn't worth it. The problem is, this was like, I did some wild shit here, and I gotta figure out what I did now. I think that sand is funneling into here, and I think it's literally just charcoal powder that we're missing, yeah? Yeah, we were just putting logs. Okay, I think I figured out what I was doing. At least partially. I need money. Alright, let's bring this back online, because I actually finally need it again. just so I can keep making these and sell these. Okay. I had a to-do list for when I logged on here tonight, and one of them is not quite done, but it's kind of close. We've got that functioning again after I broke the shit out of it. So that's going to kind of slow to a halt. We can fix everything else with a couple of additions, so that's fine. We need to see what's going on over here with my actual impure stuff and make sure everything over here is not completely broken. Okay, so he just ran out of coal. That's good. Sad that I feel a great sense of relief every time I come over here and it's like, okay, what's wrong this time? It's just, oh, it's run out of coal. I don't have any money on me. I gotta figure out that reputation thing as well. Hey, Daedalus. That reputation thing that you were talking about, is that something that you can view in-game, or was that just something you kind of have to be aware of in the back of your head? Yeah, I kind of wish I had pushed this over more. Can you guys chill? You're like piranhas. I just opened the door. I haven't even got everything stocked. I didn't expect you all to just come. Jesus. Yeah, I need to go get more supplies. I think that was probably overkill what I just grabbed out of there, but oh well. All of that. This is basically all I'm stocking. I'm stocking this, bandages, pulleys, and whatever those things are called. Jupiters? Or bandages. Alright, so I need more bandages. I think I go ahead and start selling growth potions too. I don't think there's a reason to hold on to that. My pulleys were building up. Where were those building up? It's been a while since I've had to care about this. Here they are. Let me just delete that out of my inventory because I'm definitely not going to get all this out of my inventory. I'm not going to use this for anything. I'm going to forget about it. Is that star at the top that says 0? Neat! Cool! I assume that means I'm at rock bottom too, and I've been at rock bottom this whole time! How am I breaking even? Okay, well, I guess he just kind of wants my pulleys. I need to make a... Okay. I'm going full scatterbrain right now. Need this. I swear at some point I'm gonna fix the layout of this place. I swear I will. What happens if I just put one here in the middle of nowhere? I'm sure this will be fine. Yeah, between selling all... I'm gonna be honest, I am surprised the NPC pathfinding is as good as it is. I'm actually surprised. Oh my god, I have 666 silver coins. I don't want to mess with that. We have the magic number. Give me those. So I was burning these for EXP, but I'm at the point now where I'm just burning these for money. It's probably not the most efficient thing, but it's keeping me even, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Alright, we ruined the meme number, unfortunately. Goodbye, friend. Alright. Before I get distracted with something else. So we need the money. What? 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 Huh? Oh my god, your eyeball. I don't want to see. What the hell? Okay, that was weird. Okay, at no point, I don't think I ever at any point saw this get explained. You're kidding me. I am... Okay, well, it was in the trailer. I don't think at any point in the game say, hey, you can shoot potions onto your shelf so you don't have to do it yourself. I thought you had to do it manually the whole time. I didn't think that was ever... Okay, well, I guess I have something else to think about now. Thanks. Oh, God, I cannot focus on any single thing. Okay, I don't feel as bad. The game explained like a couple of things when I started up, but that's definitely something that it just kind of... just waved its hand and said, yeah, you'll figure it out. Honestly, I don't mind the game not telling us things. I really don't mind it, just because it gives you more things to discover later on, like on accident. Like, that's just another thing where it's like, oh my god, this game has another layer of depth that I didn't know about. Like, it fascinates me more than it upsets me. I keep thinking that we've figured most of it out, and then it's like, surprise, we go deeper. Alright, so 22 a minute. That produces 75, so we can support another one of those cauldrons. That would give us 66. That's almost enough to support that basically non-stop without these stupid things. Which basically enough to convince me to get rid of these stupid things, because this is a horrible system, and I hated everything about setting this up. I'm kind of glad that it doesn't tell us anything, because that's what gave me my... Like, if it had told me anything, I wouldn't have had my moment of, oh my god, I can make XP, as well as my moment of, oh my god, I can turn myself into fertilizer. That moment's gonna live rent-free in my head when I was like, oh my god, I've become fertilizer. Oh shit, no, don't do that. Nope, not that one. Oh no, 30 objects have been demolished. Whatever shall I do? Getting rid of this awful setup that I thought I was required to have before I figured out that the cauldron is just the most powerful thing in this game. And apparently I can just make iron... what the heck? Excuse me? What's happening? What's happening? That is the second time that's happened, where I have somehow accessed the chat feature and gotten stuck. Where I cannot do anything. And the only reason there why it occurred to me that that's what has happened, because that's happened to me once already. Why is it so easy to get stuck in the chat menu? There's nobody for me to chat with. I'm not playing with anybody else. Why does it exist? I'm playing with myself. That's what she said. All right, so how much are we making of everything? Turn that off, please. So we're making 135 of that, 75 of that, 135 of that. So those two are even. This is the one that's lagging. So we'll make another one of those. Take that input, connect it with this one. Actually, we probably won't connect to that one. We'll just do a separate one. So we're going to take this one, split it off, and do another cauldron thingy here. Beating wood and playing with yourself. Woo! A hell of it. Oh my god. The phrase that the mod system is using for that is Infernal Rage permitted the term playing with yourself. So now the sentence playing with yourself is permitted in this channel. You're welcome. Another one of those. Let's see if I can make these cauldrons better. I probably won't, but let's just see if I can. Never mind, I don't have any ingots. Nope. Surprise, sucker, you're going right in my pocket. Alright, so this is going to take a minute. It's going to take a second. I've made a mistake. In the meantime, we're just going to plug that in. I've been plugging everything into this by hand so far just because, like, the requirements for it are so minuscule. Like, it's not that big of a deal to do this by hand. I don't know, like, maybe there's something I'm missing. Hold on, let me complain about something real quick. One thing real quick. I don't understand the difficulty curve of these relics, because so far to me, it's been medium, easy, and the second one is the one that's like borderline impossibly hard, purely because of salt. I don't know why this one is so different compared to the other two, and why this one, which you unlock second, by the way, is the one that is the hardest of the three. Why is the one that gets you more XP and more money the easiest of these three? Okay, anyway, rant over. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to nail myself. You know what? I am really sick of coming up here. How much are you charging me? Is that how much he charges me down there? Is it more expensive through this portal? Ow, my legs. Oh, no, it's not. I'm just an idiot. Cool. Well, thank goodness we have another 233 silver coins that we get to turn into something. Now then, put all that in there, and then I'm going to grab more coins so we can top this off, and I don't have to think about this ever again. Or at least for the rest of this playthrough, or at least for the rest of tonight, I don't want to come back up here and look at this and be like, oh, I've run out of coal again. Speaking of which. This doesn't need as much. I'm just going to go grab a thingy. Alright. Oh yeah, what kind of quests are active right now besides that one? Yeah, not happening. Definitely not happening. Not happening. That could happen, but I don't have any of that. Pretty easy to make. Yeah, the urgent request is this. Okay. 4. Or I get distracted by something else. I have a really bad habit of just like, ooh, what's that? And I go get distracted. So hold on. Now I don't have to think about that for a while. Instead, I really need to take some of these out and just manually stick them in there. That's not going to work. You know what a smarter idea would have been for this is if I had taken this and moved it and put it here. But I thought this would be more important than what it has turned out to be so far, so... Also, for some reason, I was just like, oh yeah, it makes sense. Let's just stick everything into this box and have no way for me to do any other shenanigans here. So I'll repeat it again. I wasn't feeling the best over this weekend. I had some medical issues going on, and I'm going to use that as my excuse for why I was doing really stupid things. I was not all there. I was just kind of playing this on autopilot. So that's my excuse. Okay, I just need like 2 more of these, and I can start making another cauldron, and that'll speed this up dramatically. I also am aware that there is a recipe that I can use to make nothing but impure copper powder to make more of those, but I don't have the stuff right now to do it, and it's easier just to piggyback off of this and just make this really efficient. Because this right now is basically perfectly lining up with that. I add one more cauldron and this is basically maxed. 2 will actually put this at max. I'm aware that I'm going to have to set up another production line of this so I can increase this, so I can increase this, so I can increase this. I'm aware that this is coming. All right, let's do this. What happens if I... Okay, so I will have freedom to do that. Okay. See, look at my insane profits. I don't know. I assume that this reputation system has dramatically changed since you last played Daedalus. Because I just have to imagine, like, if I'd played back when you played it, I'd probably just be in the tank right now. I'd have to be. I don't understand how my profits are so high. At least they feel high to me. My numbers keep going up and nothing is going down. Well, other than my will to live because of this crap. Oh, I want to make a giant conveyor line. Alright, let's load it back in. You're William to live. So that's starting to move again. That's good. Hop on my little platform here. Okay, so I want to bring over... Yeah, let's just put the red current straight in there. So we know we have enough red current to do this. Let's see which hole this is. I don't know which hole this is going to be. I assume this is the middle hole. Nope, it's the left hole. That makes sense. Yes, I too am a fan of left hole. Oh yeah, and somebody can explain this to me if there is an easy way, because I just thought about this. If you have any knowledge about how to take this stupid drawbridge and more easily see where you are dropping it in relation to the floor, because I have no idea. Because this lock access thing, I don't think does anything. Yeah, I don't think that does anything. I don't know how to do that more easily. Right now, that's a pain in the butt. Oh, wait. No, wait. I wasn't thinking. Give me that. Nope. I need that because I need to make more cauldrons. I don't know why I did that. Stop that. Okay, good. So it's not just me who can't figure that out. Got it. Probably just a holy shit. Oh, Daedalus has posted pictures. Oh my god. Brother, I feel like I'm just looking at a warehouse. Yo, the elevator shaft is sick though. That's killer. Oh my god, it's just all open air with crazy scaffolding going on at the end. Dude, that's like looking at the, that's just an insane factory that you have going. You dialed that up to 11. That first picture is just insane because it literally does, to me, it just looks like a warehouse. Like somebody was just like, ah, here's all the stuff that I've been storing for the last 3 months. Oh, duh. I see what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna start experimenting with those cannons, though. I want a slice of that life and just see how you're living over there. Okay, now let's get that locked in. All right, last one. How am I going to do this? Well, if I'd had foresight, I could have come in here and just done a little doodad, but I didn't have foresight, and I don't know that I could change this after the fact. No, that'd be too easy. Oh, life sucks. Oh, wow, life sucks. Can you, like, not do that? Alright. Let's do tiny ones. Much as that kills me. Deletes the entire factory. Well, guess it's time to restart. Hey, honestly, if I had to restart, I could do things better, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, exactly. Like, just like a fresh chance to not mess things up, in which, by that I mean I'm gonna mess everything up. Hold on a second. I'm not falling. I already know what's going to happen. Okay, future-proofing. Being intelligent, future-proofing. Behold. I'm being smart. That can feed two different ones at once. I don't have to come back and fix that later. That is not... Okay, sure. Got there in the end. It is really hard to be as clean as I want in this game. I definitely am... a part of me is just like, I should be doing this like I do Satisfactory, but the other part of me is like, there's no way. The game just doesn't want me to. Hang on one second. Before I water myself, let me find... the thing, there we go, Jesus. That. Okay, now everything is funneling in there. Thank you. I tried to sneeze away from the camera. I don't know if it worked. The camera? The microphone. I'm fine. Oh yes, I'm fine. By the way, I also bought a lava lamp, which you can see back here, slowly heating up. Did I mention that I was a little sick and may not have been firing on all cylinders? Hence the fact I now have a lava lamp. Okay, so now we can take that dust and stick it up our cornhole. If I can find the thing. Also, I've given up on keeping things on my hotbar. I do not have any idea how in the world to keep that hotbar from like freaking out, because it feels like every time I look down it's just completely different. I do not know what is controlling that thing. It's out of its mind. Okay, now that is pretty close to being optimal. Right. Daedalus, where were you for like the first like 10 hours of my playthrough of this? You could have saved me so much time, man. Could have just like helped, like I just like what the hell? That was information I could have used. Scroll wheel. Scroll wheel. On no planet would I have been like, ah, yes, this has definitely got to be connected to the scroll wheel. No. All right, hold on. Let me just come in here and fix this, because these are the oh god, that's so annoying. I really wish this wasn't tied to the scroll wheel and I could just have this be permanently set on 9 and no scroll functionality, because the amount of times I accidentally scroll while playing this game is insane. Okay, rant over. I also like have made like a parkour thing here. This was on accident. I put this thing here so I could do my stuff here, and then I just left it, and now it's just another parkour device. Alright, so that is humming along a little better. Give me that. Honestly, that crossed my mind, and I was like, nah, that makes too much sense. Where's it at? Oh, here it is. Can I just, like, right-click it? Yeah, there we go. I don't want to change my hotbar, ever. And if I do, I'll come back in here and reset it. Cool. God, is there, like, a save button I missed? Is there a save button? Will you not let me keep it empty? Okay. Okay, I guess the game just wants me to always have the ability to scroll between my hotbars. And believes that I need to have the ability to scroll between my hotbars, and that I cannot function if I do not have this in my life. Huh. Oh, neat. Cool. Great. Also, is it obvious that I'm like in an incredibly smart-ass sarcastic mood and I don't know why? I swear I'm not normally like this, but for some reason me not feeling the greatest over the weekend is just like shut off a part of my brain, and this is what we're stuck with now. Red current. As I said, we were going to do a different path for that. Okay, Daedalus, another question. Is there a way to tell what the carry capacity is on these conveyor belts right now? Or are we just supposed to wing it and just never know? Because I haven't found a way to tell. Because even if I come in here and I look at this, it's just like, great, well, that doesn't tell me anything. I don't know, it just says plus 15. I don't know how high it is. I assume that it's like double this because it sure looks like that's just evenly spaced. I'm just gonna connect it and just assume it's gonna be fine. I assume that like it's two of these. I think it is literally 150 right now. Missed your question because of ads. Aw, good old AIDS. I'm trying to figure out, is there a way to see what the belt capacity is? I don't think there is, but I'm not positive if I've just missed something. What's the default speed though? Because this just says plus 15. It's like, yeah, I can go through here and multiply this, but what's the default speed? Just 5 times 15 right now, so that's 75, right? Good question. 8. All right, well, time to throw myself out a window. Again, I wish I could break my legs. So now it's time to start thinking about the fact of actually upgrading everything. You press, oh, it gives some very limited explanations, if anything. Okay, cool. Wasn't there a statistics? Wait a second. Isn't there a statistics in here somewhere? In this stream, we will discover all the ways in which I'm an idiot and cannot find basic information provided to me by the game. Here, you can slowly watch me lose my will to live. By the way, we have a dead inside emote. This is where we would use it. Okay, so I'm always like slightly miffed. I'm only slightly miffed. The good news is, if I come in here and I do this, I can fix the fact that these belts are not going to be the right speed by splitting this off and bringing that up here and connecting it right there. Boom, problem solved. Have a nice day. Now everything is moving at maximum capacity. Okay, so that is flowing, making. I need that to keep stocking up because I need more of these cauldrons. Now, there's something I want to look at real quick. Hang on. Where is my... Is it this? Not that. I have a window capture, display capture somewhere. On display capture, but what's above it right now? Hold on one second. I'm trying to put something on the screen, but I can't find the button. Ah, that's where I put it. I see. So if I move this up, okay, here we go. So now if I come in here, you just get this pulled up first. Okay, good. We can all see this at the same time now. So we have no sound because there's just no sound when we're not in game for some reason. I am looking right now because I'm curious to see if there is a way to get this impure copper powder in a relatively easy way. So everything I'm seeing so far, it's like it needs steel, which isn't really that easy. I'm trying to see if there's like a cheaty way to do this, but I don't think... This isn't bad. But setting that up is going to be really annoying. I wish there was something in here that didn't involve steel, but I think it's literally going to be steel all the way down. Is there anything that doesn't involve steel? Oh, yes. Awesome. Cool. Coke, advanced fertilizer, and linen. I really don't want to plug advanced fertilizer into this. I really don't want to do that anymore. I've had enough of that. But at the same time, how? Soap powder, bandage, and copper coin. Okay, cool. Salt. Ah, my nemesis. I think this is literally just... I think you just don't use cauldrons for this. I don't see a recipe in here that stands out to me as easy to set up. I don't see an easy to set up recipe in here that's not gonna make me want to throw myself out of building. I think that one takes gloom shrimp. Fortunate. Otherwise, that'd be tempting. Nope, because that takes advanced fertilizer. Yeah. I think this is just a suck it up and deal with it thing. Planks, coke powder, and bandage isn't bad. We have ways to do that. But I think it's easier to just set up more soap and more of these other cauldrons. Well, or is it? Because if you sit here and really think about the amount of resources that you're pumping in to get that specifically, it's a pain in the butt to set up a whole new thing. But, oh, come on. It shut down again? From what? Oh, it shut down because we ran out of stone. Almost like somebody should have set this up a while ago and fixed that, but he didn't because he's lazy. Hold on. At $1 for every time this setup has gone down on me, like, I'd have a lot of dollars. 70 rune stones? I have 1 rune stone. That's not enough for what I want to do. No, it's duplicated. Hang on, you're right. I turned on the display capture just so that way I could show the browser, and then I forgot to turn it off. Well, I mean, I wouldn't rule it out. You might be. But you are right. I did have the web browser open. No, I will not. Okay. Now, like that. Purchase limestone for us, so I don't have to keep coming back here and managing this. How's all my glasses? Please don't. I need these so I can see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Do they ever? We've been through this a million times. It's not the first time that I just don't see stuff. In fact, tonight has been defined by me just missing obvious things over and over and over and over. Alright. Now, to make the impure powder that we're doing right now, it is taking 3 cauldrons and multiple setups of plants over here, which are each eating fertilizer by themselves constantly every single second. So by that regard, what I am doing over here is probably like equivalent in terms of resource costs. And if I ramp it up, it's probably going to be pretty close to the same cost anyway. And the same complexity, because I really need to think about actually increasing my output of thing. Now, bandages, I don't think are the way to do it, because I think that's going to be, not a good idea. Is there anything in here else that might be okay that doesn't involve bandages? Or copper bearings, because that's the other thing in here that I see. It's like, it's always wants something that's like, there's so many in here where it's like easy, obnoxious. Easy, obnoxious, easy, obnoxious, easy, obnoxious. Just over and over again, all the way up. Man. This is annoying to calculate. There's so much to take into consideration with this. Not to mention the cost is going to be insane of trying to set up something like that again. Because you'd be setting all of that up to funnel into a cauldron, to funnel into this. But it would be out. You wouldn't have to do 3 cauldrons, so you'd be able to crunch that down to make sure you're not taking that. Don't need to do any of this nonsense. Wouldn't need to do any, so you save time and stuff on that. All you need is advanced fertilizer. Maybe it is easier just to set up a new fertilizer factory over here and just shove in fertilizer, linen, and coke. And just use that. Because then it could also like be a self-sustaining ecosystem too. It's just setting up the stupid gloom shrooms again that's gonna be annoying. But we have increased our money output, so maybe it won't be that bad. So we could set up all that over here and then funnel all the impure powder into a little thing and start making just tons of these ingots to make tons of these, and then we just start cranking out XP. I think this makes sense. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's Maybelline. Yeah. I think that's it. Let me just double check real quick what this output is. It's 150 into 15, and I don't know how much we're going to need. And the website doesn't tell you what the output is. It just tells you the value. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do more fertilizer. Screw it. Let's do it. I knew this was coming. I knew we needed more fertilizer. I think it's probably just time to set up the new fertilizer thing. YOLO. Alright, well, if you like fertilizer, the time has come for just fertilizer central. We're gonna try and basically do the exact same thing I did over there, pretty much 1-to-1, with only a few changes because we now have the stackable crucible. Go ahead and let that start building. We're going to need blast furnace to do all of that. Do we need 2 of them? We might need 2 of them. Just to be wide enough. Well, no, we can stack it over there and just do that, and then stack over here and do that. We might be able to do it with just 1. And then we'll do the rest of it over here so that we're not being too constrictive. Let's look at some other values we got. Hold on. What's going on in Humble Brag? Jesus. That's insane. That's disgusting. That's a disgusting amount of metal. What was I doing here? Why are there 3 of these sage plants feeding into this when it only needs 25 a minute? And not all of them are even being used. What was I smoking? This lack of obsidian. Jesus. Yeah, those mods ended up interacting in a very unexpected way. To put it lightly. I have bolts. Bolts. I love these stackable things. They're very satisfying to use. I'm sure this is going to work perfectly fine. I am in no way going to regret what I am doing here. Ratios change when you spit. What? Wait, they are changing? I'm not going crazy? I saw that happening, but I just was like, nah, it's not happening. It's not what I think. I just convinced myself I was wrong. I gaslighted myself into thinking I was seeing things. Because I would set something up and then come back later and the ratio would be totally off. And I'm like, why did I do that? Well, I just must be an idiot. Does that say anything about me when my gut reaction is just to write myself off and be like, nah, I'm definitely stupid. There's no way that the game could be screwing me up. Alright, so that's all stocked up again. Let's come back up here. I have sage in my... Yeah, I do. Let's plug in that. No, that's going to be producing 125. At least just set up the bottom layer. Where are my burner thingies? There they are. I find it amusing that they actually changed the music in this game. For those without the untrained ear, this is different than what it was literally a few days ago. They added like 5 new tracks or something to this. It's interesting they keep updating new music. It's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's genuinely interesting. Nice to have music that changes every now and then just to keep things fresh. All right. We're getting somewhere. All of these burners in a gigantic stack. That's cool. I dig it. Did I do this wrong? Wait, hold on a second. Have I flubbed? No, it comes out of stone. We put it in here, and there is no grinding. No, there is grinding. Oh! Okay, I haven't flubbed yet. I was about to flub. Don't flub in public. You can avoid it. Do not flub in public. We'll get arrested. And now I just need these. There. That should now be set up to do crazy good stuff. Now what do I need? I need the plant ash is just going in raw. That's it. Plant ash goes in raw, connects to that. Got it, got it, got it. Good, good. Going somewhere. Gaming. So now I need a assembler for that, right? What is the cost of that, though? Because that I don't remember. It is 18. Am I high, or can this be like triple what it is right now? I think I have this set up to actually go up to triple. I think I'm an idiot. Yeah, something's off. I think this can triple. I think I'm stupid. We'll deal with that later. We'll cross that bridge later. Okay, so that's making 25 a minute. That's making 8.3 a minute. Yeah, it's just straight up 8.3 a minute. I'm fucking stupid. Woo! So 8.3 a minute. That's why I was doing it that way. So yeah, it's 3 of those basically into 1 of these, and that's all I cared to think about. That's good enough for me. I'm not sitting here trying to break records. I just need it to function. I'm sorry, what are you trying to do? I try to make something sensible, and the game is like, nah, let's not do that. I do not know what buttons I pressed to do that, so go me. That's gonna have to be like this. Shoot, because that's gonna come in. Well, let's do that first then, because this is gonna throw everything off. Now I want this. Oh, not like that. That. You're gonna come over like that. I'm sorry, what are you doing? Oh my god, this... I keep scrolling. It's still happening. I have to get used to actually pressing those buttons now. Okay. Now we're making 18.8 a minute. That is gonna go into this, which is going to be 1 to 1. Let's give some space so I don't accidentally choke myself out. And we'll just go straight across. Not overly think about that. Okay. So now, when that's done, it's going to make 18.8 a minute. My Twitch just crashed. That's cool. Love it. So it didn't crash locally. I'll take it. We just need a way to bring that back around. Don't need to do anything. Am I the only maniac, like, building all these tables? Is anybody else just, like, building on the floor? Am I the idiot? Sometimes I wonder that. Am I the idiot just not building on the floor? I feel like... I don't know why, but I feel like if I build on the floor, I might as well just be a Neanderthal. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I shouldn't be on the floor. I'm sure there's, like, a very large contingent of the players that are just floor builders, and that's probably completely fine, but it's just like, I can't do it. I don't eat on the floor. I will not build a factory on the floor. I can't do it. Okay, so that's a closed loop. That should be able to keep itself running once we get the gloom shroom thingy plugged into that, which is going to be a whole nother game. We can use and divert. So once we start making coke, we can move to New Mexico and make a booming business. We can use that to divert off. Stop using some coal, which would be nice. Also, I did notice that the NPCs changed. So there are some new NPCs. There is one that I want to find again because when I saw him, he completely caught me off guard. I don't know if he's still hanging around. Daedalus, if you remember what my character looked like in the other side, there is an NPC roaming around that looks almost exactly like my character in that game. I don't know where he's gone. I saw him once, and he completely caught me off guard because he looked like he had stuck his finger in an electrical socket. And I was like, whoa, what's that dude doing? I have not seen him since. Dude, I can just sit up here and people watch. Hold on a minute. It's not that guy. There's a guy, he looked kind of similar to that, but his hair was like dialed up to 11. I'm gonna keep an eye out for this guy now, because I really want to find him again now. I guess the NPCs are just randomized, which I didn't really realize. I thought they were all kind of set in stone. But the more I play, the more I slowly realize these dudes are random. They despawn when they walk out of range? Oh, cool. So the guy with the crazy hairdo is like actually gone. That's unfortunate. I really wish I could show you that because that dude was worth seeing. He was something. Oh, I have flubbed myself here. That's not good. I just realized what I did wrong. Uh-oh. I will figure out a way to fix that. I'm probably gonna have to use a platformer. Okay, so that's... God, I'm getting so distracted. So that's gonna make tons of... That's really it. I just need to plug in the Gloom Shroom. Gloom Shroom of Doom. We're just gonna make a bunch of those. We'll need a 1-to-1 ratio with that. That'll need to go onto a blast furnace. That'll need to turn into a bunch of wood, which she said. Might need to turn small here in a second. I'm sorry, is there like a me-sized staircase for when I make myself really tiny that I can just like easily jump up? Because it doesn't feel like this is me-sized. Where are my nails? Oh, slowly getting eaten. Okay, good. I don't get more nails. Local king, but also had to side gig a local lawnmower repair shop. What the hell? Wait, what am I going to turn myself? Turn me into Sage. Why not? Ah, yes. I am now a sprig. Oh, shit. I didn't think this through. I can't get up here now. Well, time to... Oh, I did not think this through. Somebody needs to, like, be playing the Mission Impossible theme in the background here, because I'm going to find a way to get up here. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I just shove myself in the furnace? Oh my god, you can parkour! Oh my god. No! This is amazing. I'm the parkour sprig. I have no hitbox. Ha ha ha! I'm getting somewhere. I am getting somewhere. This is so stupid. Dun 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 dun. Is there a way to go third person in the game? Because I'd really love to see myself in third person right now. I am sure this would look hysterical to somebody else just watching this sprig rolling across the ground. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if this is gonna work. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit. Thank goodness the hitbox for that isn't too 1-to-1. Otherwise, that would have been a real pain. What was I doing again? What was I doing? I was trying to set up the burner stuff, yeah? Of course that's not gonna go. Of course, it never will. I want to find whoever was like, yeah, let's make this not work, and I just want to have kind words with them. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Ignore the knife. I just want to talk. You could have let me do... I can walk through here. Why can I not do a conveyor belt through here? Explain. Dun, 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 dun. It would be funny to do a playthrough of this game where you literally just cosplay as like a sprig of leaf, and that's it. As like your whole existence as being this sprig. That'd be a crazy oh my god, what is happening? That was weird. Alright, so... we're gonna build those over here. We're gonna build a bunch of stuff here. I need to go back to human-sized. I'm gonna go back to the transmuter. Please drink. What if I don't want to? What if I want to become a cactus? Actually, no, that doesn't work. What if I want to become a dry, scraggly plant on the side of the road? Bum, 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 bum. I don't know why I built this thing all the way up here. Deaf Bush. That sounds like a great name for an alternative rock band. Deaf Bush. I just realized. I just had a thought. I think I have a problem. I think I need to do these on... man, that's not... I think I have a problem, mentally ill guy. I think I have a problem. There's not enough cowbell. So what I think I need to do is we're going to have a little gap here, and I think we are going to put all of our wood cutting stuff over here. I feel like we're kind of running out of room, which is what I'm a little concerned about right now. I'm seriously thinking about going upstairs and coming through the freaking wall here. Or I can just put a hole in the ceiling. And we just have a hole in the ceiling here and just come down that way. Or even a hole in the ceiling right here. In fact, let's actually make more... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. A hole in the ceiling. I don't want to do this. We're going to run out of room because I know I'm going to expand this in this direction. So let's just not block myself off. Oh yeah, real quick. What did we run out of? Bolts! Color me surprised. I'm sorry, they're rivets. Okay, I'll just let that run for a little bit. I don't think I get a level when that's done, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 of them before I get another level. Okay, so now I can do all the gloom shroom stuff up here, do all of my baking stuff up here, and then feed all that down. Or I can just send everything down there. Actually, that makes more sense and do everything down there still like I was planning. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. I'm glad we got that established. Yeah, whiplash when I say gloom shroom. I'm pretty sure it's called gloom shroom. I don't think I'm making that up. So where are my saws? So I need to leave some room. Yeah, I don't want to do anything with that. Now let's go double check the other saws because I want to see what the stats are on these because I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh shit, we're out of money. God, that stuff's aggressive. Okay, it's 7.5 a minute. 7.5 a minute. So I need... Hold on a second, the mentally stable person is doing some math. Alright, the mentally stable person needs 8 of those gloom shroom thingies. And what did you say? Mentally ill, because mentally stable people do normal things like painting their neighbor's fences without consent and eating out of time. Ah, yes. That's absolutely what a mentally stable person would be doing. Exactly that stuff. In that order. How many do I have here? 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. Now I need the filter splitter. Get that back. I have run out of planks again. Let's go get more planks and then get more money so we can restock some of our items. Ow, my legs. We need to do a big restock pass. I need more of these, which it appears we have run out of clay. That's cool. Perfect timing for that, because I don't like the fact that my clay has run out. I don't know why my clay has run out. What, huh? Did I run out of sand from what? From what? Where was the sand coming from? Is this? Coming down over here? Into here? Is that the sand that I need to revive? I'm gonna go put money on that and just see if it comes back to life. I don't know. Is that crystal? It sure looks like it, doesn't it? That's crossed my mind multiple times. It's not. It's just glass, which I guess is close enough, but still. Alright. That's going to start restocking that and let sand go on a little bit longer to make more clay, to make more of those growth potions, to cure, I guess, the village's erectile dysfunctional issues, because I can't imagine what else they're using this for at this point. We have none of that because we didn't restock our gloom shrooms because we're an idiot. I don't know why I'm referring to myself as we. I think I'm just lumping us all together so we can take equal blame for this. Which I think we can all acknowledge is the right thing to do. Because, I mean, realistically, this is all equally all our faults. Definitely Dolphy is to blame. Dolphy is responsible for at least 50% of this. I don't know what they were thinking. They know what they did. They did it wrong, but they won't tell anybody that. This would be steroids to get more. Everybody's getting gains. The next time you see the local lord, he's just like completely roided out. He just walks into your shop and starts flexing for no reason. Hello, commoner, flexes. I'm here to buy some of your potions, flexes again. Would you mind taking my coin and giving me my purchase? Rips pants as he flexes. I'm just imagining something as unhinged as that. That'd actually be a funny mod. I assume that this game doesn't have modding support, but it would be hilarious to see a mod where you, as soon as you start selling growth potions, everyone in the village just randomly becomes roided out. What could the transformation potions possibly be for? I mean, we already seen that. It's to turn yourself into either fertilizer or a sprig of sage. There is no in between. Growth potion is really good. That's really sus. I don't like the way that he said that. Growth potion is really good. Enhances. All right, let's fix this. Psh. There was something I could use lavender for, and I don't remember what it is now, but we finally unlocked that. Right as I no longer remember what I needed it for. I think I am not going to sell these Jupiters. I think I'm going to plug these into the XP machine and let these run for a little bit. Because I'd really like to get another level here soon, and we know that Mars is coming up, so we might as well just, like, prepare. And just send all of it in. Here's your Daedalus potion. Now you've become Daedalus. Your perk, you shall explode randomly once every 3 minutes. Oh, I also may or may not have doodled something earlier inspired by Daedalus. And we may or may not end up turning it into a Discord emoji. I also might turn it into a Slack emoji for our work, just so that way he can't escape it, because I think it's going to be funny. I've come up with a lot of cool... There's a lot of... God, there's so much stuff that's been on my mind lately. I've come up with so many things that I wish I could just, like, bring to life right now, but I can't. You've become Daedalus. Immediately goes and mows the lawn. Like, there's something hilarious about that. Okay, we're gonna filter out all of my shrooms. That's what she said. God, it takes forever to cycle through this. Why am I... Can I just... Hang on. What if I just bink, 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 bink? All I can taste is bacon. Why is that all? Wait, I feel like I need like context. All right, all the gloom shrooms have been filtered out. Are you perhaps eating bacon? What I want to know. What is going on over there right now? Do you need help? Blink twice if you need help. I know I said I was going to do this downstairs, but I changed my mind. I'm just going to do it up here because I think this is cleaner. Bacon bits, and that's all you taste for the... All right, let's see here. We need to take... These are all going to go down here, but we're producing... I think it said 30 a minute. So I believe that the way this needs to work is it's this, and then this. That should be functional. And then it was... How much are we burninating? Well, good. I don't have any idea. Uh, 18. 18.8 per each of one of those things. Where is... Shit! How much XP are we up to? We're going somewhere. Stocks! Don't let me ever make that noise ever again. I just nearly choked myself. I nearly died for that noise, and I don't even know what the noise was supposed to be. You ever just make a noise and die? Now for the low, low price. Never mind. I'm done making that joke for the day. I've made that joke too many times a day. I'm done. Alright, so 18.8. So each one of these is going to be about 120. So 620%. That's probably enough. Probably enough. Sure. And we're going to find out. We're just going to YOLO it. If it's not enough, we'll fix it in post. Okay, so now that's all going to go in there. And then this is all going to come out and go in an alternator. I don't care that I'm pronouncing it wrong. I still think it's just funny. 150. Yeah, I just need 2 of these. And kind of put them on their own thing. Why can I... Jeez, I keep losing this stupid thing. Wait. Wait. I think I'm about to make a mistake. I am about to make a mistake. God, I keep forgetting this. I've done this twice now. We're gonna put these on here. All right, now we plug this in. I like how I was hoping to get to cannons tonight, but I've spent my whole time just trying to get this stupid copper powder working. Okay, so now... There we go. So that's going to produce... I don't know what's coming out of what side. I have absolutely zero clue. There's no way to tell. It shows colors. I don't know which is which. We'll find out once stuff goes in it. That's the best I got. One of them is going to go this... I don't know. I can't do it unless it's running. My brain just doesn't work this way. These can thankfully all just combine together because there's just not enough of them to warrant anything. Okay, cool. That's just what I wanted to do. Thank you. Nuts in a waffle. Is it that penguin-shaped waffle iron from earlier that we found? Daedalus is out here just like, nah, I'm done playing this game. Time to just put them in there. Rest in peace. You wanted to say earlier, but was at work. I kind of read between the lines when you said that earlier. I was like, I know exactly what he meant. Hey, he definitely wanted to make that not PG. I just thought it was funny that there's actually a waffle iron or waffle maker that just makes penguins. I bet you there's not one that does foxes. Bet you the penguin one is the only one that exists. Screw foxes, I guess. Yeah, you have to take advantage of it because you have the ability to, and I don't have the ability to, so it's kind of rude if you don't. That has not been running this entire time. What? What? How? What is happening? Convert, damn you. It's going in. Why is this not working? Okay. Why is this not working? Oh. An idiot. Actually, you know what? While I'm sitting here, hang on. I need to look this up real quick. Yeah, so there's a penguin waffle maker. There's not a fox waffle maker. Not even just talking about like Fennec Fox. I mean, just there's no fox thing in general. It's just you get penguins or death. There's a Mickey Mouse waffle maker. There is no there's a dinosaur waffle maker. I need you all to know that you found a dick waffle maker. I found a poop emoji waffle maker. Okay, hey Daedalus, you know how Kevin keeps talking about wanting to do the poop box? I think I just found my contribution. I just found my contribution. There's like literally waffles for everything under the sun except for Jesus Christ. a dick one. Of course it is. Why are there so many fish ones? Yeah. I don't know. Good question. Questions I didn't know we needed to ask ourselves. That. Is Infernal sending me the dick-shaped waffle maker? Oh my fucking god, he did send it to me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is that a thing? Why? It's $415. When he said it's commercial, he meant it. That is a commercial grade dick waffle maker. Guys, it's a dick waffle maker for $400. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? I'm amazed that that exists. Yeah, it's called Strange Organ. Ah, yes, the Strange Organ. I don't know what this is. This could be anything. Oh no, it's really strange. We don't know. Pinky swear. It's a dick waffle maker. I mean, they're but they're being shy about it. They made it, and they're like, we don't know what this is. Yes, you know exactly what this is. 6 sons of bitches. I've run out of money up here. That's unfortunate. That shut down my pulley system. I need more money so I can run my pulley system online so I can make more of those, because I actually need the XP from those just to get a quick level. You know what's funny is I'm fainting for this level, and I have absolutely no idea. What? There's a counterpart one? Also, just so we're... Okay, hold on real quick. Just so we're all clear, it is massively throwing me off that Daedalus and Dolphy have the exact same colors and their names both start with a D, because I just keep glancing down, and I've gotten so used to glancing down and just seeing Dolphy. Every time I see blue with a D at the beginning of it, I just instantly think it's Dolphy. It's completely throwing me off. I'm so not used to this. Also, Daedalus, we need to know what this counterpart one is. Can you, like, send it? I want to know, purely out of morbid curiosity. I just want to know, is this a... Is it a boob waffle maker? Please tell me it's a boob waffle maker. I want it to be a boob waffle maker. Please. You might be able to have boob waffles. Weird that I can smell waffles right now. We've talked about waffles so much now, I'm just like, just... A subconscious part of my brain is just smelling them now. Oh, it only grants that. That's gonna be a problem. There's a giant fish one. Oh! Oh my god! There's a weed leaf one too. Holy shit. Why is this so detailed? Someone in their professional life put a stupid amount of time into that. File, they say, as they go and order one. What sick person would buy one of these? Adds one to the cart. Okay, I'm sure that I am not going to regret this decision at all later on. I am sure this is going to be completely fine and in no way a pain in the butt to deal with in the future. Yeah, definitely no way this is going to come back around to bite me. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so I want them to connect, I guess here, and then I want them to split. But I want it to be somewhat self-sufficient here. So this is gonna go down. Shit. Okay, well, I apparently am an idiot. Okay, please work with me. Thank you. There. And now the rest of this is just gonna go somewhere else. By that I mean probably somewhere on the first floor. Most heinous image possible? I have gotten... You made a full group for it. I'm glad that everybody can now suffer together in a group TM. Why does it look like bacon? It just... Why? Why is there a soft drink in the bottom right of this? There's a soft drink. Why is there a soft drink? You know what's really funny? When this popped up, my first thought, I have never seen this show, just so we're clear. My first thought was, why do these look like they're from Attack on Titan or something? Reminder, I have never seen that show. But that's where my mind immediately went. Should at least be a hard drink. That comes later after they're burned. They get crispy. God, this has gone so far downhill. Oh, shit. I didn't think looking up waffle makers would lead to that, of all things. It was an innocent conversation trying to find a fox-shaped waffle maker, and it devolved into whatever we call that. It gets funnier when you add the emojis to it. Yeah, bacon. Alright, let me go back to serious mode here. We need to... Hold on. Yeah, exactly, just like that. That's what it looks like. That's 100% what that looks like to me. There's a whole new meaning to Attack on Titan. Right. We got some fuel going down here. That's really honestly... I'm curious to see if that's enough to keep this going indefinitely. I do need to put a little bit of fertilizer in there. I wonder if I could steal in here if this is run out again. No, it's still going. How close are you to running out? Actually, it looks pretty okay right now. Kind of nice. Fuck, Jesus. Advanced fertilizer in there. We're gonna need some ore to crush. I like how I just keep running through all these townspeople. Just ruining lives here. No! Stop! I instantly swapped that. Stop that. There. Now, all of that should be on the way. So that'll combine with that to make that, to make this, to make that. That feeds back in here, and that should just instantly create an infinite loop. I'm not adding anything else to this until we've made sure that the important piece of this is functioning. Ow, my legs. Okay. Oh, yes. 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 There's a lot. You changed your color. Nice. Thanks, but that just made my life instantly easier because I saw a different color and I was like, oh, new person. I was like, oh, wait, no, that's just Daedalus. All right. Now we have red, green, and blue. I can keep this all straight now. And this is going to get complicated when we get past like 10 people. If we ever get past 10 people in chat, like I'm going to break down because we're going to have like all the same colors and I'm just going to melt. My brain will probably explode on stream. So, wait, what's the old meme about RGB? This means that since we have all three colors, we have extra processing power, we save energy, and the PC runs cooler, right? We have all three now. Could also look at the badges on Twitch. My brain always looks past those, I'll be honest. The only one of those badges I ever lock onto is the moderator badge. Every other badge, I'm just like, for some reason, my brain just glances past them. I don't know why. I'm not doing it on purpose. You won't be able to tell them? Yes. It'll be like a parent when the parent has like twin children and they go to call one and it's like, no, mom, I'm the other one. Like, oh shit, I can't tell you apart. Put a tattoo on your forehead or something. See, that's the life pro tip. If anyone ever has twins, tattoo a 1 on the forehead of the first one and then a 2 on the tattoo of the second one. Makes it easier to tell them apart, and also additionally helps teach them which one's the superior one, and definitely not going to cause any issues in the future for their development. Got established early on which one's the superior twin. This system is definitely not going to work. I don't have enough alternators. Alright, let's see if we can activate that. I don't know we're quite there yet. I like how there's a delay on Scare Everyone. Just absolutely delayed itself. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at it. Look at it. It's running so smoothly. So much XP for me. So much XP. I want to get another level because I'd really like another point into... having another point into conveyor speed would make my life a lot easier right now. Why did you stop running? Oh, that's why. BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. I have absolutely no idea where we're at. I know that we drained Dolphy of all theirs last time. I think they redeemed one, and I think Infernal has redeemed one, so I think we're at 1 and 1. I think. I was thinking about shiny hunting the other day, but then we did this instead. Dolphy's the anti-shiny hunting person. They're the fake fan. They need to be eliminated. I mean, what? We're gonna put a separation thingy on this. Dolphy, I think you would like shiny hunting a lot more if you just went after something that wasn't Eevee. I just think the problem is you picked the one hunt that has to be the worst thing ever in that game, or one of the worst things ever. Tandem Mouse is sitting over there too with a big ass cheesy grin on its face. Frickin' Tandem Mouse. So I haven't got. Well, yeah, because you're out there. You're just. You have no shiny charm. You're out in the middle of nowhere doing one of the worst hunts with a boost for one of the worst hunts ever. I've said it multiple times. If you could just. If you could get far enough in the game to get to where Sylveon is, you'd have a much easier time. A much more enjoyable time. And then you'd get one, and then you could move on and be done with it. There's nothing worse than shiny hunting than when you get to the point where, hang on. You get to the point where you're just, like, not hunting anything because you're stuck. Alright, I'm sure this is probably a fine way to handle this and is not going to bite me in any way. I am out of planks. Because that's the difference of what, like, you guys have hunted for. Infernal hunts for things that are, like, reasonable out in the middle of the world. Dolphy hunts for something that's like a 1 in, like, 100 by itself. Not even stacking the shiny charm on top of it or anything else. The one of you hunts, like, for reasonable things, and the other one, like, hunts for the hardest one possible. I gotta think of how I'm going to get rid of the extra. I will admit, my brain kind of shut off, and I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing here. I was just kind of yapping. So this may not actually be the smart way to do this, but this is the way that I have decided to do this. Okay, there we go. That should now divert, so that's gonna make some stuff. And then we could split off and do things and that should balance out and maybe fix things. I don't know, we'll find out. Alright, so that's going into that. That's finally fixed. Holy shit, after like an hour we finally have that set up. And I don't remember what the heck we were trying to do with this now. Everything. Get closer to making another Mars bar. Oh, hey, look, that's the first time I come up here and, what is currently stopping this? Oh, we're out of that. Oh, that's a first. Wow, we have no nails. Okay, I'm gonna fix this because this is driving me nuts. I don't know why I did this. I should just fix this earlier, but I was focused on something else at the time. It's not my fault. There. All right, I need more coal. I like how I just keep ignoring that quest symbol. I've just been ignoring money based pretty much all tonight. I'm just plugging stuff in and going. About time to get more iron too, just to balance it out a little. Need a lot at least, that's good. Probably be good for me to just do a pass and make sure our, like, my potions are stocked again, because I know that some of them are running out. I have no idea how you'd keep your reputation at any kind of decent level. Like, the amount of work you'd have to do, the amount of, like, micromanagement would be insane. Let's go and drop all this off before I get distracted by something else again. There. I don't care if that's even or not. It's not a huge deal. Now then, I need to go and get pulleys. I need pulleys. You know how many times I would have broken my legs already in this setup? Like, this is a great setup for breaking one's legs. OSHA would not be happy with this factory. Okay, what ran out over here? What's not run? Oh, more coal. I like how it's like customers are waiting. There's nobody there. There never is. Every time it goes off, there's nobody there. That one's easy, but that one's really easy. Why did these get so easy all of a sudden? Glass? Really? I'll start running again. Why is glass? Your Donataria button? What do you mean? Why does he just want glass? Okay. I'll just take the freebie. I wonder if it got easier because it realized I just wasn't doing them. Yo, that's a lot of growth potions. Yeah, baby. We're out of coal again. Shit. Hang on, let's just stock this up real quick. These growth potions are great. We make a ton of money off these. This is good. Keep those in stock. Okay, money. And coal. Oh, I do remember you mentioning that. I think I remember saying as well, like, there's a high chance of you pressing that on accident. I think I remember saying that. Okay, we're good. At least it now opens to something that you're interested in, question mark? Alright, so that's going again. I don't care about that right now. I don't care. This, we're paying the price for everything that we set up trying to get this stupid thing fueled. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't care anymore. We'll fix it later. I'm not fixing this tonight. That's too much to try and do. Take my bolts. Okay, we need just a little more and then we'll get another skill point. I don't know why I'm fiending for these so hard. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to put this in. Is this amusing to anybody else that I have just slammed everything into fertilizer for the most part? Why have I not been putting points into this? Relic Knowledge 1. We can just slam into this and get way more levels. I probably should be putting tons of points into that. I need a point into this. Wish I didn't have a point into Alchemy skill. This has been great. This has been great. This has been good. I need one more point in this. I don't know if I need a point in this or not. This probably should be getting smashed. Oops. So this is Jesus. I don't know if we're gonna get a good output going for impure copper ingots tonight or not, just simply because of the fact that it's getting late and my brain is starting to melt. Yeah, we have to connect this with the cauldron, which means we need to set up more coal, which means we need to set up more, like, it's more into more into more into more into more. What was that recipe that I had open? Hold on. It was linen and coke. So it was advanced fertilizer, linen, and coke. It's like 18. Is it actually better? The problem is I don't know how much of a return rate I'm going to get on linen, advanced fertilizer, and coke. Is there a heat thing that's actually working up here somewhere? I need to borrow it for a second. And let's go ahead and revive this. We knew this was coming. We knew we needed to. Let's just do it real quick, and then we're going to experiment with this real quick. So I need a piece of fertilizer. Or two. I need coke. Wherever the coke happens to be right now. What is using coke right now? Oh, yeah. Got it. And I need linen. That. And that. It makes 11.5 a minute. Is that actually better? I don't think it is it? Is that better than... I'm not going to delete that. I'm just going to keep that there because that's my reference now. Is that better than just doing the original recipe? Because you need 2 of those to equal 1 of those. So you'd have to double all of this. But you're eating, I think, less fertilizer all overall. Or maybe about the same. Yeah, you have to use more coal to keep this running, but I'm not so sure that's more efficient. I think it's better just to set up a new farm for this, set up all this stuff, and then connect it all together to make more soap, to make more of this, to connect this, to make more of that, because then at least you're getting more copper bearings out of it, which you can take those copper bearings later on and convert those into something in another cauldron. I think this might be a better idea. I think it might actually be a better idea. Crazy. So I think you extend out this way further. Just keep this going with a whole nursery. You get tons of these things set up. Just make them in batches. Plug directly into a thing. bring them over here across the ceiling, or shooting by cannon. I guess we'll shoot by cannon because we don't need to do it. Yeah. 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 Okay. I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but I have a plan. I also need to expand the building. Okay. We're going somewhere. Slowly but surely. This is another one of those things that I don't know if everybody does it or not, but I cannot stand having bare floor, and it drives me nuts that there's a part of my building that's bare floor. But I'm not going to remake all of that. Even if I probably should for the sake of size. I like how we just own these awnings now, apparently. I don't know how that happened. I guess they just came with the purchase. Who's sniffling? Okay, I'll be honest, when I was going to delete that wall, I was kind of afraid that I was going to bring the entire building down. There was a part of me where it was like, is this going to ruin something? Am I making things worse? Okay, so we will go down here. I guess that's just straight in, yeah? Yeah, that's just straight in. It's 135, 37.5. What kind of funky math was I doing here? Hey, look, a bot. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Why is this named Armed Protest? Well, he's dead. Have a good day, bot. Alright, so it's like one of these into 4 of these. It's a very insane name for a bot, and it's not a good sign for where the AI revolution is currently at. They're preparing for war. It's 4. I'm just gonna do that. That's one soldier down. Another one rises to take its place. Okay, that's not gonna work. So this is gonna have to be something like that, actually. Let's... Oh, jeez, Louise. I guess we're future-proofing this in case we ever get the, who am I kidding? This is just my way of doing this. Better or for worse. There's no future-proofing. This is just my funky way of doing this. Now, if I put in some flax, we are on our way to more soap. Who's ready to get clean? I've seen so many reviews where they despise the this mechanic of like getting the garden and everything running. I'll be completely honest. I wish this was more of what the main game was, more growing plants and mixing alchemical recipes and things like that, more like fluid-related stuff going on. It would also be interesting if there was some kind of like experimental system of mixing the colors together and seeing what kind of potions you get. I don't know if that's going to be something later on or not. It'd be interesting if it was a random system where it doesn't tell you what it's going to be and you just have to experiment to try and find things. It'd be so cool to watch the colors mix together. I don't know if there's a carry rate for these or if these are just instantaneous, but I guess we're going to find out. I'm just going to link them all together. Screw it. What's the worst thing that can happen? I have run out of metal. Well, that's the worst thing that can happen. Question answered. I just want to be clear that that Mars bar was at 69%. Very nice. Yeah. Anything goes? Hold on. Why was the sound? Okay, the sound stuck around. Do we notice what Infernal did wrong in this image? Those things are just shapes. Those aren't the thing that we're... Staring at this card. Wait. Wait. What? Wait, is that the problem? Problem is, I don't know what the recipe is. I think I see it, though. I assume that one of those two sides is supposed to be reversed. And I'm going to take a wild stab and say it's the left side. So the left track of this is supposed to be flipped to be what the right half of the screen is. I assume they're supposed to be like a mirror of each other so that you're producing the yellow spheres. Big yellow spheres, I should say. I assume that's what the goal is, and I assume that's where the bug is. I'm gonna be so proud of myself if I got that, since I've never played shapes. Left side is in the wrong splitter. Yep. I count that as a win. I will take that. Thank you very much. I will take my earnings. I'll take my earnings. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay, so 75 per, and these are producing 100. Here we go again. I'm going to lose my mind as we do more math. My eyes are so fried. We've been doing so much math for the last 3 hours. My brain is starting to melt, guys. My brain is in the turning into a molten mess stage of this operation. So we're making a 405. It is a 1-to-1 ratio if I'm correct. Yeah. Divided by 25 means that we need 16.2 of these. 16.2 times plant ash means that we're coming over here with 16.2. So really it's 405 divided by 5. Oh, that's not what I... 0.4. Carry the 1. Carry the 1. Brain explode. Let's do it this way. Hang on. What's 37.5 times 12 divided by 75? It's 6. Great. That tells me how much sage I need. Please work with me. It's meant to be the same as right. Okay, yeah, I nailed it. Never played the game before, was able to logic my way to figuring out what was wrong with the screenshot. Go me. I will take that kind of win. All right, so now that all needs to come off onto a burner, and then all of that plant ash is going to... I think it's just gonna have to like, there's gonna have to be like a bunch of tables here, just connecting this. It's gonna make it traversal a little annoying, but we'll get it. I think putting a cannon here isn't going to work. It crossed my mind, but I don't think it's gonna work in this instance. Because I think we have such high volumes of everything. I don't think we have the right upgrades for the cannon to work the way I want. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it conveyor style for the moment. So yeah, we'll do a bunch of, so all of this onto blast, which will move on to table for those. That'll go into grinders, make soap here. That'll come up here. Another blast furnace here or something. They need two different these things. Two of those. And then we'll need a ton of other ones going back over here. That'll come back over here to make that. That'll come combine. Okay. Breaking my brain. I think this is actually tougher. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I think this is tougher math than Satisfactory easily. I think this may actually be tougher math than even Factorio. That is saying something, in my opinion, because Factorio so far has been the one to really break my brain of any factory game I've done. But this is definitely trying its hardest to break me. I have run out of whatever that is. I assume that is stone. I have needed stone for like basically nothing. I don't even think okay, cool. I love getting assaulted and accosted and violated by the end of day screen. That is exactly what I wanted in my life. Chamomile. Oh, we're not making enough to support the chamomile. Oh, why? Uh-oh. I wonder if there's a chance that we have finally just hit the cap on what that's able to do right now. We might actually have to look at fixing this. I have been ignoring this mess for the longest time because I don't want to think about it. We may actually finally have to think about this. It should basically be 1-to-1. I think this is not quite up to snuff anymore. Shit. How is it? It's 2-5. Need nails. I need to get nailed again. Also, I think I'm losing my mind. Every time I see one of these banisters, I keep thinking it's a person. I just glance at it and I see the silhouette and I'm like, oh, a person. And it's like, nope. A banister again. Should have gotten steel while I was up here about it. Check edgy. Hold on one second. Hold on one moment. Alright, let's get all that cooking real quick. What's in there? Aw. I like the one that's in that cardboard box. You have a unique art style with the way that you do your wavy lines. Like, it's definitely very intentional. When I do wavy lines, it looks very unintentional, but yours looks very intentional. That one in the box definitely has a Glock. The goal shape is a little spear with little pointy ends. I could ask how you make that, but whatever answer you're gonna give me is not gonna make any sense. I already know. I want to ask, but I know it's not gonna make any sense. My brain will not process it. Come on, Mars Bar, you're right there. Give me, yes. Yeah. What the fuck was that? There's like a raccoon playing in the dumpster or something. I don't know what it is. I got a skill point, yay! Hold on. Shit, what are we putting a point into? Oh my god, there's so many options. I think it has to be relic knowledge. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I just realized the way we can game the system. I'm an idiot. Okay, we ignore relic knowledge for now, and we go all in on whatever else we need. We put 1 point in there, and we forget about this for a minute. We make a ton of the Jupiters and a ton of the Mars bars. We just stockpile them. Then we reset the skill points, slam everything into relic knowledge, eat all of them, and then just reset points after that. Am I missing something? Because it seems like that's an easy way to just double all your output and completely just demolish? There is an argument now for just taking a point in this to get the cannon output to be the same as this. I think that might be worth it because I think that might spare me just a slight amount of pain. I think it might spare me a slight amount of pain. Because I've been wanting to do stuff with that. Now I think we can. Small section of the factory. Oh, okay. So here, you take those spiky bits and put them with the circles, and that's what makes the other thing that you're going for. Get the circle, color a yellow, get the shuriken, color it, and then fuse. There's going to be a third one of those things. Just so we're clear, I do own shapes. We will do it at some point. At some point, we will do that on stream. It will happen. I promise. We will get to it. And then I can fully understand what y'all are talking about. Because right now, it all just sounds like insanity. Okay, so before I forget, God, I am so scatterbrained right now. I gotta remember what I'm trying to grab. I need stone. I don't want to look at this because I know this is bad and this is not keeping up with what I have done. I'm finally paying for my mistakes here. This is probably gonna have to get redone. I probably just need to let it run and run out and then reformat everything here because I just don't think I'm paint. Oh, this is gonna suck to remake. Oh, this is why it's not. Oh, how did this get backed up? Wait, what? Huh? How? Huh? Oh. 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 Well, that's a tomorrow problem or another day problem. Actually, tomorrow's not going to happen. I just remember what's on my itinerary for tomorrow. Okay, well, that's a next time we're streaming this problem. Bad at shapes is if you don't give yourself enough space to build. That sounds like every factory game ever. I got distracted again. I am running on fumes. I don't think I have stone stockpiling anywhere. I think I just need to make this new. Okay, good. I'm just making sure those are still stockpiling. Where are we at here? Okay. Let's go grab a stone thing. We're closed. I have no money. that, and now I'm just gonna take this, move around the wall, and just plug that. I just don't know that there's a better way to do that. Should have had one of those. I should have one of those for planks too. A tour when I did. Uh-oh. This is gonna be spaghetti all over the place, huh? Just tons of spaghetti. Every different direction, just spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Anyway, okay, so we're gonna make the ugliest conveyor system known to mankind. Send it all over the place. God, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just focus on that later. You know what? I'm just gonna... Okay, because I can't stop thinking about it, I'm just gonna do myself a favor. I'm gonna put a box right here. Just to get it going again. And then we'll deal with this. So now I need the stone. I need stone, I say as I go and find something else to distract myself with. Look how pretty that looks. This could become the new storefront. I can't say the word storefront anymore without cringing. I wonder if it's the same for Daedalus, if he also cringes anytime he hears the word storefront. I have no brass. I must scream. Bronze, I'm sorry. I misspoke. I thought it was brass for a second. I'm sorry. Don't beat me. There we go. Store back. You would prefer the store back. I have no nails! I still have no nails! Why do I have no nails? I have no coal. Why do I have no coal? I have no money. Oh well, shit. Okay, that should be enough to get me running again. Money in there. And drop off a little bit to give it a little bit more buffer. Oh, good grief. So that's gonna start making iron again, and that's a fun. You know what? Okay, I think my brain has officially short-circuited. I think I have hit the end of my thinking power. I cannot process anything. I have created so much. I have done so much math. My brain is at the point where it is literally just mush now. The fin's at the end. The fin needs a second because the fin wants to look at something. Okay. Upgrades. We made it into a new tier, and I didn't even look at any of the upgrades in this tier yet at all. There hasn't been a point yet because I'm still working on ironing out all the stuff on the previous tier. I haven't even got a chance to make a clockwork bird yet, and this is on my to-do list. I want to make one of these really badly. I want to make all of these, but this one really badly. They're little atom birds. We have to have the atom bird. We cannot not have an atom. We have to have atom. There's an advanced shaper. Why? Stop calling him Adam. It's Atom. You're killing me, Smalls. What's the point of the advanced shaper? Is it, like, does it make it faster? Woo! You're still limited by materials. Oh god, we can make Venus. Oh my god, what the fuck? You can shape bigger D's? In the advanced? What does that mean? Shape bigger D's. God. Yeah, my brain's definitely melted. I've hit that point. The funny part is making a Venus, because of the way that we've been playing, making a Venus is actually probably going to be really easy. It's 510 XP. Making this is literally just going to be hooking up everything that we have set up this whole entire time. We just have to connect it. We have 4 of these done. We have to make the blast file, which I don't know how to do, and then we have to do the liquid, and then we just connect them, and it's just, there it goes. Off to the races. What the fuck is that shit? What is that? There's a black thing in there. What is that? There's black powder, and then there's... Not a pentagram. Is it a hexagram? I guess it's a hexagram. I don't really know. Fascinating. My brain has really short-circuited. Paradox Crucible? Passive heating that can refine any material into oblivion essence. Different materials will take different amounts of time to refine. Can I just put in a bunch of planks? A fertile catalyst. Ah, yes, this is what we needed. So we can be fertile. Got it. Why? That's actually easy. We do need perfumed soap. That is actually easy to do, which is good. Because if we get the perfumed soap, we can get really easy shop restocking, which, I mean, is probably going to be a moot point before too long. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what this is supposed to look like, but I know what it looks like. And it doesn't look like what I think they want it to look like. And maybe my sleep-deprived state. I'm definitely not seeing the thing. Okay, Luna. 9,000 EXP. Okay, good. Great to see where that's going. That seems suspiciously eating the moon plug. What the fuck is this relic? 24,000 XP? You need one of all of them. Oh my god. Ah yes, moonlit soap. Alchemy Master, we have to make one of these eventually. Oh my god, which is going to require all of the relics. I mean, I'll say it again. I think Venus is about to, like, blow everything wide open because this just seems really easy for what we've done. We've done all of, like, this is easy to scale up everything we have. We can scale up all of the systems that we have built over the last, like, few, like, just, we scale up and we're done. And then we just craft a ton of these, do the XP cheat. I'm gonna hack, abuse, and then suddenly we're good.
What is that? And then added a heating module. The higher up it's built, the greater its output. What does that mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm not gonna worry about this. Is just this is God. Why am I still streaming? I've already said my brain is melting. Why am I still going? My brain has already turned to mush. I'm not being productive anymore. I'm just sitting here basically just slobbering on the floor because my mind has stopped working. I'm gonna stop drooling on the floor. It's time to stop drooling on the floor. It's time to stop. Okay. That is a fantastic place to call it, clearly, because, yeah, obviously anything productive has stopped. So, I'm gonna call it there. We're done for now. We will be doing this again because I really enjoy doing this on stream. This is fun. I just like playing this game. I don't know what it is, but something about this game is really scratching an itch that I had. So that's good. We will, let me save before I forget. Okay, we will be back on Wednesday as per usual. Wednesday will be an art stream still. We are working on getting that walk cycle working so we can complete that piece so we can make a new YouTube video so we can get more views. And then Friday, I can tell you right now, Friday is going to be this game again. We will see if I can go longer than 3 hours. I'm sure I can. Since it'll be Friday, I could probably go for 5 hours. Unless this just melts my brain again. Okay. We might have a bonus stream on Thursday, but the bonus stream on Thursday, I will tell you right now, will 100% be art related. Because I have to try and make up the shortcomings of someone else, and that's extraordinarily aggravating, but it's the position I'm in right now, so we may be working on Thursday on a piece, a new piece. I will find a way to make a video out of it, so I'm at least doing it for a reason. So, possibly going to be multiple streams this week. That's all I got. I mean, I could sit here and blabber on, but there's no point. As per usual, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope this was entertaining. I think it was. I know I had fun. I am enjoying this. I am still enjoying this. I don't know when it's going to get old, but I'm sure it will eventually. But right now, nope, it's not. So, before I say something else that's stupid, thank you all again. Heading tour of old save. Put it in Discord, and I will check it out tomorrow when I am not about to pass out on the floor. I was trying to think of a word that's funnier than pass out, but I'm just going to pass out. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Take it easy. And I will catch you all either in Discord or the next stream or Slack in Daedalus' case, whichever one comes first. That's it.